it's Rich with another Tarot Talk Tuesday. In this video, I am doing the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. This is by Ray Hepburn. It is produced by US Games, and it is copyright 2011 and 2016. So, the reason I got this is, for one, it's an oracle, love it. Two, I've tried tea leaf readings, cannot do it. I do not see those little tiny things that everybody else sees, or that, you know, an experienced tea leaf reader sees. Probably because they've practiced a lot more than I have, and yeah, they've trained themselves to see all those little things. But me, I don't know how. I cannot wrap my mind around it. I can't see those little tiny things. So, you know, oracle fun. Tea leaf reading, can't do it. So if you give me cards, I can do cards. And three, yeah, maybe it gives a little bit of information in there about tea leaf reading. So maybe I can learn how to do a traditional tea leaf reading. So yeah, a couple reasons to get this deck. A nice study deck, a nice way to learn about a system that I am not particularly knowledgeable on. And yeah, so fun. Anyway, let's get into the reveal and review. The flip-top box, much appreciated. US Games stepping up their game. You get the companion book. You get this big bag to keep all your cards in. I like this idea. I like having a bag to put your cards in. These are circle cards. Let's see if I can do this without dropping them. These are circular cards. This is the only deck that I have that have circular cards. I don't know how much I like circular cards, so I'm kind of nervous about using these cards because, you know, I'm rough enough with square cards and square edges that I'm afraid of trying to shuffle or work with circular cards. It's really kind of it makes me nervous. It gives me a little bit of anxiety thinking about it. But anyway, I'm gonna try it, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, then, you know, I find some other way of doing these readings. So I definitely have enough other decks to do readings. I just really wanted to get into tea leaf readings and never really had a knack for it. But let's go ahead and get into the book. So let's see what we got here. We got a brief history on tea and tea leaf reading. From healing brew to priceless social drink. I mean, it gives looks like a pretty good synopsis on the history of tea. So that's kind of cool. Development of the tea leaf fortune cards. So a little bit about the deck. And then, to my delight, it does talk about traditional tea leaf reading methods. So it actually tells you how to, and you probably can't see it from there, how to do tea leaf readings. Gives you little diagrams and all that stuff. Much appreciated. I love seeing stuff like that. So yeah, it talks a little bit about the symbols. And I mean, it doesn't go into, okay, I take that back. I was going to say it doesn't go into a lot of depth, but then it goes into more. So I just had to turn a page. Looks like it gives sample readings, so that's always appreciated. Now, see here, guys. Let's see if I can do this. I do not see an ant right here. I really don't. They look like little dots to me. I don't understand it. I don't see it. I don't see the bowl. I don't see the butterfly. The broken heart. The owl, maybe. Lady's face. Yeah. I don't see the symbols that they give here. I just don't see it. But then again, I'm not the one reading it. So, anyway. Using the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. And it gives some different methods. Oh my gosh. It gives, like, one... Let's see. Oh, whoa. Okay. It gives, just for one spread, it gives you one way to do it, 2 ways to do it, 3 ways to do it. Wow. And that's all for a coming year spread. And then it interprets it for you, is what it looks like. Then it does the coming week spread. And then it has an Astral House Pyramid method. Wow. Okay, so it gives you like 3 spreads and multiple ways of using one of them. And then it says tea leaf symbols and their meanings. So this is the actual interpretation for the cards themselves. So, just to let you guys know, and I want to make sure, yeah. It has 200 cards. So there's a lot of information that you can study here, that you need to delve into. Yeah. Lots of information in here. So I'm really excited about this. Like, insanely excited about this. If I end up doing these types of readings and putting them on Christo-Paganism.com, I would be excited to do these. But first, I want to make sure that I know this system, that I can work with this system, and that I really resonate with it before I end up doing readings for other people, especially. Doing them for myself, if I misinterpret something or something like that, that's one thing. If I misinterpret it for somebody else, especially somebody that's paying me to read for them, then that's totally different. But I might actually do some giveaways on this as far as readings too. So, maybe in the future, I'll let you guys know. Maybe by the time this airs, because I think I have this slotted for... When do I have this slotted for? For around late January, early February time frame. Maybe by that time I will have worked with it enough that I can actually do tea leaf readings using this deck. So, anyway, let's go ahead and bring you guys down into the nether regions and do the reveal so you guys can see all the cards in the tea leaf fortune cards. So, on down to the nether regions. Okay, so here is the box up close. Like I said, you get this huge bag to keep all of the cards in, which I obviously can't unfold, but that's okay. Huge bag, much needed for this deck, I do believe. At least for me, it will come in handy, and I'll probably also keep it in a like a wooden box. I have several wooden boxes. This will probably live in one of those. So I'll set that aside. Again, I wish they actually put a ribbon on this, but again, the book. Love the detail that it goes in for the tea leaf readings. Like I said, I can't make heads or tails on any of this stuff. It's just not my gift. It would really take me a long time to try to do a reading like a traditional tea leaf reading. Whenever you get these, they come in 2 separate piles, and I'm going to try to do both piles at one time. So we're going to set that one there and set that one there, and then we can get rid of the box. So a little bit about these cards. Not too terribly thick. Yeah, comparing them to the Rider-Waite-Smith, not too terribly thick. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't really deal with circle decks. Not really my thing, but you know, I'll try it. You know, I'm just crazy enough to try anything once. And if I didn't already say so in this video, if you guys can hear the washer and dryer in the background, I do apologize for that. But people gotta do laundry, and I'm sure you understand. The backs, you know, I don't know if, because I haven't read the book in detail, but I don't know if you read these, you know, upside down or, you know, whichever way they come up and whatnot. I don't know if you read them in different ways like that. I don't know if I would, to be honest with you. But anyway, you could definitely tell reversals if you do have reversals in this, or if you apply a reversal meaning to it. So I'm going to try to do these both at once and try to have them upright so you can see. So hopefully we can get through these in a manageable amount of time. There are 200 different cards, so lots to see in this deck. I'm trying not to put my fingers over the, let's do it this way. I'm trying not to put my fingers over the words so you can actually see what's going on there. I think the imagery is nice. It's not like really detailed. It's kind of plain. And also in a watercolor look. So it's nicely done. I'm not overly in love with it, but I won't dismiss it. It is a nice artwork. I love that they put down here the meanings, and they put the name at the top. So I do really appreciate that, especially with Oracle decks. To me, that's kind of an important thing, especially on some Oracle decks. See, to me, these are just, I mean, they're moving all around and everything. Not sure how I like that. They are a little slipperier. They have like a plastic coating on the top, but not really on the back as much. I don't know if that makes sense. Again, nice artwork. Really intrigued by the tea leaf aspect. I can definitely see at least doing some readings with it. I don't know if this would be a go-to Oracle for me because of the amount of cards, because of the circular shape of them, you know, being in a circle. I don't know if I would really use it as a primary reading deck because of that. I might come up with a different way, and this is my favorite card just because it's a camel. Anytime you put a camel in a deck, I'm all for it. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Love camels. So yeah, anytime you put in a camel in a deck, I'm all over it. I will buy it every time. So yeah, little tip if you want me to buy your deck, put a camel in it. Anyway, as I was saying, because of it being a circle, because of there being so many cards, it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to really want to work with it as a primary Oracle deck. I can definitely see taking this out and maybe having it, you know what, I do have a box that I think I might keep it in. But yeah, I can see having, like, in a wooden box, having it on your coffee table and taking it out of there, or drawing cards out of it from there. I don't know if I'd really want to use the bag that much, because I have a thing with having bags and, you know, just throwing the cards around inside of it or something like that. You know, I don't know how much that bag is going to get used. I will use it a little bit here and there. I'll try it out, and yeah, if it works, great. If it doesn't work for me, then okay, then we try something different. So and if you guys saw the weird way that I am presenting these, I'm actually laying down on my stomach from the couch to the the ottoman, that's what you call that, and laying onto the glass coffee table to try to show you these to you, because my back is starting to hurt from doing tarot reviews on a coffee table that is lower down. So yeah, weird position for me to be in. Just thought you'd like to know. Like I said, this is really kind of odd whenever you have to keep on turning cards just for a reveal. There we go. You have dog close up, dog far away, tortoise, dolphin, tower. Now here, the tower is solid foundation, success with effort. So different tower than the tower card in tarot. So little things here and there to note. And I haven't studied a lot with totems, but I wonder how close, like the eagle, the turkey, stuff like that, I wonder how close some of these are to the meanings of totem animals. The camel, I can tell you, is fairly close. Camels are the beasts of burden. They can go for long times and all that without having any water. You know, they carry things, and they carry the weight of the world on them, kind of, you know, all the person's belongings, all that stuff. So I can see where the connection between camel and camel as a totem animal, how those are connected. So if anybody out there is familiar, like with, let's see, I know vulture. I think I know vulture, if I can remember correctly, with as in a totem animal. This one says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So that's not necessarily the totem meaning that I have, or that I've heard. But again, I haven't studied totem animals in too much of a detail. So yeah, maybe something that I should do in the future for different videos. So let me know what you guys think about that. It's a thought. Wow, these are just going all over the place. And I hope these are in the screen enough for you guys where you can actually see the meanings. If you want to look at the meanings, you can stop the video and see the meanings that are there. I really wish these were kind of done in maybe a small square set, so they weren't going all around the place. It would definitely make them easier to shuffle. I don't even know if I'm going to try shuffling this deck. You can put them in the bag. I think I saw Arwen's video where she showed this, and she put them in the bag and you kind of like just shake them up and whatnot. Not sure if I really want to shuffle these. because they might go all over the place. I'm really like nervous about shuffling these. Okay, so this is an Astral House one. No, okay. So they have these cards sectioned off as Astral Houses. So that's this side. And they are different colors, so you know. And then you also have the months of the year. I just really can't win for getting these to stay upright. There we go. I just really can't win for getting these upright for a video. Wow. Okay, I'm just completely failing at that. But almost to the end, guys. You have Jug and November, and then December. There we go. So nice depictions on those. So that is the tea leaf fortune cards. Again, I am really nervous about trying this. Yeah, there's no way I could regularly shuffle these. Yeah, that's just not happening. I won't even attempt bridge shuffle. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. Yeah, it's... I don't know how I feel about this deck. I really don't. I think it's a cool concept. I really wish it would be in a square deck, something that I could shuffle a lot easier. Yeah, something that whenever I do a reveal that I don't have to constantly move the card around. Yeah, I don't know all of the concept of why circle cards were used in this deck. Probably because of the cup of tea and all that. I don't know. Maybe it's actually in the book. It could be, but like I said, I didn't really read the book. So, yeah, I don't know much about the concept behind this deck other than taking tea leaf readings and putting them onto a deck of cards. So, yeah, it's an intriguing deck. I am kind of liking the concept. I'm actually really liking the concept, but it's a deck that I don't know if I can work with that much because of the the circles, circular cards, the amount of cards. I mean, that's just me. I can do 80 cards tops most times. So yeah, giving me 200 cards in a deck is a lot of cards. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in there so I can put it away until I can go ahead and study this deck. Again, that is the Tea Leaf Fortune Cards by Ray Hepburn and produced by US Games. And I think this is a fairly new deck. I want to say it came out in, it has copyright 2011 and 2016. So, yeah, if you guys read with these Tea Leaf Fortune cards, do let me know how you like it. And if you don't, let me know what you think about the concept. The circle cards are really what's a mental block for me. And I should say that it is illustrated by Shauna Alexander. I I don't believe I said that before. So, just something to note. I know I like to always give credit to both the artist and the author, or the creator. So, yeah. I like the concept. I really do. I don't like the amount of cards, and I don't like the circle cards. But if they come out with a square or a rectangular version, you better believe I'm all over that stuff. So, yeah, the other thing is the amount of cards. If they, lessen down the amount of cards, or they might even have a reason for having that many cards. Like I said, I did not read the book, so don't yell at me, how could you not know this? So don't yell at me for that, please. Okay. Anyway, that is my review and reveal of the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. Again, let me know in the comments below. Wow, that rhymed. What you think of this. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.